Hey, what's up, guys? It's Eric Haas with EXP in sunny Southern California. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm right here in Los Angeles on the west side, and hope you had a most amazing Labor Day weekend. Here on LA, everything is still on lockdown. Most people are hitting the beach. I was one of them, or at least my family was. They went without me, and they complain night and day about how there is no space on the beach. So make sure if you're going to the beach, get there nice and early. Now, August has closed up. We got another month in the books to check and see how this market is doing with the pandemic, because I'm here to keep you dialed in on how this pandemic is impacting our lives and our local real estate markets here on the west side, Mar Vista, Venice, Santa Monica, and Brentwood, and tips, tricks, and strategies that you can be dialing in and smashing out to stay successful as a buyer, seller, or investor in this market, or any market for that matter. Now, we've got another month in the books. August is a wrap, and now we've got some more numbers to look at to see if this market has, in a sense, rebounded or getting close to it. We're about to find out, because we're going to dial in Mar Vista, August 2020, and see how it's faring up against 2019, 1 year ago. Keep it dialed in. We're about to get busy. Alright, guys, before we jump into what's going on in Mar Vista for August of 2020 and see how the numbers are stacking up against 1 year ago, if you haven't already, please, my friends, like, comment, and smash that subscription button, because that is letting the YouTube gods know that you're feeling me, you're digging my content, and it motivates me to keep delivering like I am right now. So without further ado, let's figure it out, see what Mar Vista is doing, and if this market has returned to the market it once was in 2019, or are we still in the rebuilding phase where we're trying to bounce back as we are climbing out of this pandemic. It seems like the economy is bouncing back, but we still got LA on lockdown. There's a lot of places throughout the country and the world that are opening up, but LA is still very much on lockdown. Not many things are open, and again, as I mentioned, a lot of people going to the beach when it's super hot out. But let's jump into it. Mar Vista, what's going on? Number of actives right now, well, hey, if it's not very clear to you guys, there is a huge discrepancy in inventory. Last year we were around 32 homes for sale for all year. I mean, it was a seller's market, it was hot, and things were just moving a lot quicker. Not to say that they aren't moving, but not as fast as 1 year ago. And this is what I'm looking at right here. We've got a 146% increase in the inventory available in the 90066. I'm including that whole zip code, so if you hate me on that, forget it, I don't care. But that's what I'm covering in this video, 9066. It's all of Mar Vista, North Mar Vista, South Mar Vista, Mar Vista Hill, West Altrusa, Mar Vista Knoll, Mar Vista Flats, you name it, we've got it in here. Let's keep it going. So, number of escrows, we can't really check and see what 2019 was all about as far as what was under contract for August of 2019, but we can see right now that it looks healthy in 2020 of August with 51 under contract. Not sure how many of those have been under contract for a significant amount of times. As you know, lending has been an issue for a lot of buyers, and a lot of buyers just need more time to facilitate their money situations, because you know what, there's a lot of uncertainty with the economy, losing jobs, stock market going down, and unemployment was rising like a mofo. But anyway, let's look at average days on market, something again we can't look at, but in a hot market it was 33. In this market with 79 homes, considerably higher than what we were last year, almost double where we were this time last year. You know, I'm thinking that the average days on market is going to be a little bit higher than what we're seeing at 33 if it was in place. Now, median sales price is going to be starting of an indication of what is going on with this market. It's not back to where we were just 1 year ago. We are a $100,000 difference, or a 6% difference between 1.7 and 1.6 million from this time last year. Now, if we're looking at the average price per square foot, we do see a little bit of an increase, a 15% increase from $897 to $1034, but you know, that's all relative. It's not really a significant number to really measure what's going in the marketplace. The median price does help us figure that out, as well as the number of sold properties, which we forgot to mention, but let's jump into that real quick. We had 34 that sold in August of 2019, and that is now down to 22, a 35% decrease in the number of homes that sold in August of 2020. So yes, my friends, you know, things are not moving as fast as they were, and you're going to see that, you know, prices are starting to come down a bit in order for sellers to sell, because as more inventory pops on the market, people are going to be more competitive. There's going to be some that are more eager to sell than others, and they're going to reduce their price accordingly. And that's kind of going to set the norm when those things sell, because, you know, that's the latest comp. And if you're a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom at $3 million and one just sold exactly like yours for 2.5, well, you better start thinking about whether or not, you know, it's a serious move that you have to consider, or one that you can hold out and see what happens. So moving forward, and this is interesting, the trend that I'm seeing right now, because it's carried over from 2019 to 2020. We see that the number of homes sold over the asking price is the second highest. We always have the number of homes selling under asking as the highest, and then the middle ground are the homes that are selling at the asking price. So what's it saying, my friends? Well, we've had a bit of a difference with the number of homes selling over the asking price. It's down 46% from 13 to 7. We've had a decrease in the number of homes selling at asking price from 4 to 3. Not huge, but it's 25% when you look at the numbers. 16 to 12 when it comes down to number of homes sold under the asking price. But again, that goes hand in hand with the number of sold homes with respects to them not being as many for sale. But yet we still have this same kind of trend happening right in here, as I'm going to mark out 1 year ago. Again, you see that these numbers here are the second highest, and then you still have the number of homes selling under being the highest, and then again, as I mentioned to you, the middle ground is pretty much relatively the same. So that is really kind of trending the same way, so to speak, just not on the same level because the number of homes has decreased as far as sales go. Now, look at sold volume. That's decreased significantly as well, from 63 million, a 62% decrease to 39 million. And then we look at the sold price versus the original listing price. This is important because 1 year ago, we were at 100% of the asking price and seeing a lot more homes selling the over asking price with multiple offer situations. And now we're looking at 98%. Homes are, my friends, starting to have to take into consideration price reductions in order to sell. But again, the market is still having some great situations with buyers, but it's not as prevalent as we were experiencing 1 year ago. Now, I included this new one because I wanted to actually show you guys where the most business is happening with respects to price points. So in Mar Vista right now, the number of homes sold under 1 million was just 1 in 2019, and we have 0 right now for 2020. That may change next month in September as we get towards the end of the month. But this is interesting. The number of homes sold between 1 million and 2 million is 21 in 2019 and 18 in 2020. Now, why am I pointing that out to you? Well, those are still from just 1 year ago. That's still the highest number of homes that are selling in a particular price range. So that is a definite trend that's happening. The homes in the $1 million to $2 million price, or excuse me, $1 million to $2 million price point, those are moving a lot faster than say the $2 million to $3 million, even though we're seeing 9 homes that sold in 2019 and 1 that sold in 2020. And then we've got a few that are selling over the 3 million to the 4 million mark, with 3 in 2019 and 3 in 2020. Why is that the case? Why are there still a lot of homes that are selling? Well, not a lot. I mean, it's 3, but there's a lot of new construction that's occurring in Mar Vista, and it hasn't been slowing down whatsoever because of the pandemic. It might have slowed down with how fast they're building them because materials and availability, but there's no way that the market is slowing down for new construction. And this, my friends, is showing that right there. But the hot spots, the trigger spots right now, if you have a home in the $1 million to $2 million price point and you price it right, you are definitely going to find yourself with multiple offers, probably getting an over asking price and being one of the few homes right now that is still having the opportunity to go over the asking price. It's still happening, my friends. It is real still, but you got to be smart about that price. That price is everything when you've got 79 homes that you're competing with, okay? So I hope you guys found extreme value in this. I hope you guys, if you have any questions, please drop them down in the comments. I'm here to help you guys out. I'm here to help you if you're looking to move, if you're looking to buy. I've got buyer's guide, seller's guide. Please drop a comment. I'm more than happy to share those with you as well. If you're thinking about buying or selling in this pandemic, there are important things that you need to know, especially during this time, because it's like no other time we've ever experienced before. So hope you guys have a great week, a great start to the week, and I'll see you on the next one. We're going to dial in Venice, and yeah, it's coming at you. Hopefully the numbers are going to speak positively, but we'll see soon enough. Keep it dialed in. And if you haven't already, check Q2. See how Mar Vista, August 2020, compared to Q2 for Mar Vista. So dial it in, check it out, and I'll see you on the next video.